So the Season 3 Reloaded update is finally here, along with many new changes such as movement changes, Warzone ranked, new weapons, and much more. So let's waste no more time and hop right into these patch notes. So here we are. Here are the official patch notes for Season 3 Reloaded, and to be honest, I gotta say I'm pretty hyped. I'm really looking forward to playing Warzone. I hope it's a good experience, and I hope that the servers could really handle it. Usually when I'm playing Al Mazrah, it does not go well with those servers, so let's just hope that everything goes well. But let's hop right up into these. Let's check it out. So it looks like we have a follow-up camo challenge to what we had in Season 2. Complete one weapon category challenge to unlock a new camouflage for every weapon in that category. This is similar to the Reloaded trophy hunt, so if you earn every single camo for each of these categories right here, you earn a weapon charm at the end. That's pretty cool. I think I'll probably grind that out, to be honest. Even though I didn't grind out the last one, I heard that this camo is supposed to be like a red Damascus, so I definitely want to check that out. Tracer effects can now be applied through the attachment skin custom menu. I believe with this one, you get to actually put the tracer effects on your weapon rather than putting it on the ammunition and having to take up an attachment slot, so I think that's pretty cool. So it looks like we got some visibility feedback, just some stuff clearing out the HUD, all that, you know, just fixing up the HUD a little bit. Pretty cool. Oh, movement. All right, this is what we're here for. Camera movement while walking and sprinting has been reduced, so I never really noticed a problem with that, but I guess that's pretty cool. Weapon raise delay falling parachute landing decreased by 30%. That's a big change, because every time you land, you know, your character's just like standing there kind of frozen for like a second or two, so I think that's a big change. Initial sliding acceleration increased by 6%, so 6% is not really a huge amount, but we'll see how that plays out. Maybe it's a lot more noticeable than the other update. The height threshold for single-handed mantling has been increased, allowing for more aggressive traversal. I guess mantling is going to be a lot more fluid, even though when they did the movement update, they did increase the mantling speed, but I don't really think that did a lot, so hopefully this does a lot more. So now we got the new weapons. So we got the FTAC Siege, which is supposedly like the Tech 9, if you guys have ever seen that. I believe it was in Black Ops Cold War, so I think that's pretty cool. Hopefully that gun's the next meta, because, you know, I'm getting tired of all these metas. I'm just trying to get something new. Now we got the GS Magna, which is the .50 GS, which we already have in the game, but I guess it's a new weapon, which is kind of weird. I don't know why they'd make a whole new weapon of the same weapon. I don't know. Pretty cool though. Hopefully it hits hard. New equipment, we got the throwing star. Pretty cool, just like a throwing knife, except it's like a ninja star, as you can see right there. Not bad. All right, prepare yourself. So we're on to weapon balancing now. So what's this? First raise. So let's read what this is, because I honestly have no clue. The delay between first equipping a weapon and being able to fire it has been decreased across numerous weapons. So that's actually a huge change, because anytime you're picking up a weapon in Warzone, like real quick, there's guys all over you, landing all over the place. That's going to be perfect for equipping the weapon and quickly pulling it up. So we got quick raise and quick drop. Quick raise and quick drop speeds have been uniformly increased, allowing for more deployment of equipment, which is further improved by fast hands. So I guess the quick raise and quick drop speeds have been increased, so I guess it's just overall throwing knives, picking up your weapons, all that is quicker, and it'll be a lot quicker if you use fast hands, so that's cool to know. So it looks like we're probably getting into some TTK changes right here, so hopefully there's something actually good. So the maximum armor damage values have been added to all assault rifles, battle rifles, SMGs, LMGs. These values will assist in slowing down close range TTK, so that's a big change. So I'm wondering how this will play out, because, you know, that's a major change, basically just completely changing the close range TTK, so hopefully that plays out well. The minimum armor damage has been adjusted or added to several weapons to increase their viability at longer ranges. See weapon change below for details. So yeah, it looks like just some more TTK changes over here. So all these weapons are just minimum armor damage increased or added, and it's obviously only for Warzone 2, so that's pretty cool that they're doing a lot of big weapon changes, especially for Warzone ranked, so it's gonna feel like a completely different game. All right, so we got some changes to some SMGs. So it looks like the BAS P has been balanced. So the Lockman sub looks like we got minimum armor damage increase for the burst fire rate. I'm not sure if really anyone's using burst fire rate, so the Minibach has had a minimum armor damage increase. MX9 minimum armor damage added. Vaznev minimum damage range decreased. So a lot of weapon changes for the SMGs there. Let's check out the AR. So it looks like the Chimera has been nerfed here just slightly, just with the reduced first range animation time. So I don't really think they actually nerfed it, but just the pickup time for it looks like. So the ISO Hemlock definitely got a big nerf here. Decrease. Yeah, increase, lower torso multiplier. But I mean, come on now. Look at all the decrease. This thing's probably trash now. The cast off 545 got looks like a nerf. That gun's nerf. The stop 76-2 nerf. Stop 74U minimum armor damage added. Lockman 556 increase. All right, so it looks like the Lockman 556 was actually buffed, and this gun was actually hitting too. You could actually build the Growl 556 out of the Lockman 556, to be honest with you, because both weapons have like 0 recoil, so it's honestly crazy that they would buff this. So I'm definitely going to try this weapon out. So the M16 got a buff. I wonder if this gun will be viable for the next meta. That'd be crazy. This gun has been the most hated gun since it has came out. Definitely going to have to try this gun out. So it looks like the M4 has just been balanced a little bit there. Nothing big there. M13 looks like it had a nice slight buff too, so I definitely want to check out the M13. So it looks like the TAC 56 got a slight nerf there, so that's whatever though. So onto the battle rifles. Looks like the FTAC Recon got another adjustment there. Lockman 762 looks like it's been adjusted. The SO14 looks like it got a buff. Surprisingly, this gun is actually pretty decent too. I'm surprised that they buff it. TAC V, minimum armor. Onto the shotguns. We got the Bryson 800, minimum armor, mid damage increase. Bryson 890, mid damage increase. So it looks like for every single weapon, they just have minimum armor damage added, because I guess they're trying out something new with the TTK. So that's pretty cool to see. But yeah, it looks like for all the LMGs, raise time, minimum armor, it looks like there's really no big weapon changes besides like some ARs and SMGs. But so for our attachments, looks like the bullet velocity has been decreased for the explosive rounds, which is really big for anyone that loves sniping, because me personally, I really do love sniping in this game, and I think this will be perfect. I did notice that the bullet velocity was actually pretty hard to hit some shots sometimes, so that's actually a big change. Love that one a lot. The large magazines have gotten a penalty decrease and a movement speed decrease, so it looks like the large magazines were actually buffed. That's a good sign there. If you want to use the 50 round drum on, say, the MP5, that won't hurt you a lot, so that's pretty cool. And it looks like the small magazines too have been buffed as well, so overall it looks like we're going to be getting some good movement speed with a lot of these weapons now, which is a really nice change for all the people that want movement out there. Kill streaks, cluster mine, armor damage decrease. That's really nice, because I always get blown up by these. Awesome. So we got the new Adamgrad raid, which is now available. That's pretty cool. I personally have not played any of the raids, but let me know down below in the comments if you have played the raids. Let me know if they're any good, if they're worth playing. New call-out mission, Defender Hafid Port, is now available. Nice. So now on to multiplayer. We got the new game modes. We got Face Off, Gunfight OSP, which is on-site procurement. I'm not quite sure what that means. So it's like you spawn in with your fist, you must collect weapons from the floor and the walls. So that's pretty cool. It's kind of like that one game mode from Vanguard last year. I'm not sure if you guys have played that, but yeah, that's actually a really neat game mode. That's pretty cool. And we got Giant Infected, which I believe the infected characters in this actually turn into zombies, if I'm not wrong. That's actually pretty cool. I'm gonna want to check that game mode out, definitely. So looks like there's a find a party in ranks play, which is really cool now, because if you guys don't have like any of your friends on or anything, you're trying to look for someone to play, you could easily do this now, which is a really neat feature. I like that a lot. Now, finally, onto Warzone. Al Mazrah looks like it's got a sandstorm spotted on the outskirts of Al Mazrah, which is headed towards Al Mazrah City. So this could be a new event that is brewing up, which is really cool. I can't complain about a new event coming up. Gives me more stuff to do in game, which is pretty awesome. So onto the gameplay changes. Now, it looks like there's a lot of gameplay changes here. So let's get right into this. So now it looks like the UAV pings will now only emit from the player who activated the kill streak. So if I activate a kill streak and I'm playing duos, my friend will not see the UAV pings, which me personally, I think that's a really stupid change. But honestly, it's whatever, because now I believe that there is unlimited UAVs. So that's pretty cool. So now they actually added back the feature where if you add 3 UAVs together, you will get an advanced UAV, which is pretty cool. I actually do think that's a W. The amount of missiles dropped during a mortar strike has been decreased by 25%, which is an amazing change, because every time a mortar strike is called in on me, I swear I'm waiting in there for at least 10 minutes just waiting for those mortars to go away. So that's a great change there. Obstructed pings. Disable the ability to ping enemies through the smoke or water. I mean, I guess this change makes sense, but it also takes away that outplay ability to ping someone once they smoke themselves. But I mean, I guess that works well on both sides. So for Ashika Island, we got more buy stations added to more buy station locations. That's neat. Now onto the quality of life changes. So it looks like pings are available to spectators now, so that's pretty cool. So if you're trying to create a class and your teammate starts to lobby up and it kicks you out of your class, that is now fixed. It will not kick you out of your class, which is really neat there. So it looks like they added an elevation feature where if you mark something on the map, it will actually show an arrow if it's up above you, down below you, or I guess no arrows if it's on the same level as you, which is really neat there. That could help a lot. Instead of going into the buy station and it's hovering over your teammate, it's now always going to hover over the gear option so it doesn't mess you up there if you accidentally could buy someone back on Ashika Island. That has happened to me a lot and that's pretty annoying, so I'm glad that's fixed. Players will now see custom loadout names while navigating to the buy station to purchase a weapon. Player ping icons on the compass will now appear with their respective squad member number. Alright, that's cool. The lootable kill streak tablet on the ground will now have an icon indicating the type of kill streak it activates. So I guess this is for if you ever see a heartbeat sensor dropped on the ground, you won't get those mixed up now. When players have an active contract, they will now be able to see other contracts on the TAC map as grayed out icons. That's a big change there because if you have a contract active, you can't see any other contracts on the map. And if you want to keep going and doing other contracts, that will help a lot. So we got the proximity chat temporary mute. Players will no longer hear prox chat while loading into a match. So we got the relevant ammo automatic pickup. I guess they're saying that if you have like an AR, it's automatically going to throw AR ammo in your backpack, which is pretty cool. I like that a lot because I always accidentally pick up random ammos. And the oxygen level meter, which was actually added like last week, so that's a nice feature there too. So now we got a bunch of bug fixes here too. Nothing really too big that I have noticed myself, but yeah, that's nice there. Reviving down players while on the train is more consistent. Yeah, I heard that all the train stuff is always really glitchy and bullets don't register, so that's nice that they're fixing the train stuff there. So on to Battle Royale. We got the playlist update here. Looks like there's no duos in Battle Royale once again this week. I don't know why they keep taking that out. It's pretty weird. Now, what you guys have been waiting for, we finally got Warzone Ranked. Now, Warzone Ranked's only going to be played on Al Mazrah, unfortunately. I wish they would have added a Ashika Island ranked play because personally I do play Ashika Island more, but I mean I'll definitely be playing Al Mazrah ranked. It's going to be in Battle Royale, trios only, 150 players. Looks like they disabled Gulag entry kits, redeploy pack squad, assimilation, and multi-circles there. Adjusted spawn protection reduced to 2.5 seconds down from 10 seconds in standard Battle Royale. Nice. Weapons equipment, so it looks like the riot shield has been disabled. They disabled fire seals, jailbreaks, and restocks. It looks like they just disabled all events there, so that's cool. And it also looks like they've disabled some vehicles as well. So the turreted vehicles have been disabled, both land and water, and the heavy chopper as well. So that is great. No one camping in the sky with the heavy chopper. Cool. So here's all of the SR changes. Players earn SR based on match performance, kills, assists, and outlasting other squads. And over here is just telling you what exactly kills and assists do for the SR gains. So there's all that. And we also have SR gains here for the placement. So it's pretty cool now. There's an SR tracker in game while you play, which is really nice. So you can see what you're gaining and losing mid game. We got deployment fees for every time you jump out of the airplane. You get a deployment fee depending on what your rank is. Here are all of the SR ranks. This is what you need. So there's also going to be rewards for ranked as well, such as many emblems, stickers, weapon charms, all that good stuff. So basically, it is going to be the exact same things from ranked multiplayer. So they're bringing back all the competitive integrity features such as backing out, canceling matches, suspensions, and all of that. So that will be coming to Warzone Ranked as well. So the find a party feature we talked about earlier is going to be in Warzone Ranked and multiplayer ranked, which is pretty cool. Hot streaks will be joining Warzone Ranked and all of that. That is nice. So it looks like the Champions Quest rewards are going to refresh once Season 4 drops. So if you have not gotten a nuke yet this season, I believe you could miss out on the blueprint that you get for that. Alright, so for the gameplay updates, we actually got the deployable buy station now. So that's the buy station that you can pick up and throw it down anywhere where you're at, and you could activate the buy station. That is cool. Lootable perk packages are now here. So basically, anytime you die with a perk on, it's actually going to be a perk package. So it will drop from your body. So if you come back from the gulag and get your loot, you could get your perks back through the perk packages. We got Gulag entry kits now, which are from the first Warzone, where if you could pick them up, you get a free Gulag entry kit. So if you've already used your Gulag and find one of these, then you could go back to the Gulag if you die again. That is nice. There was an adjustment to the most wanted contract. So now instead of only doing the most wanted, this gives the players that are the most wanted more challenges to it, because now everyone on the map could see them and everyone on the map could actually earn something from killing the most wanted. So definitely go for the most wanted. If you see him, you will get a reward crate. That is cool there. So it looks like buy stations have been totally revamped once again. Looks like the unlimited gear items are going to be armor plates, gas masks, armor boxes, munitions. UAVs are now unlimited. So the price has been increased up to 6,000 from 4,000. So the UAVs have been put to unlimited, but at a cost, which is pretty cool, I guess. And here's all the limited gear. So there's only 2 of these: counter UAVs, cluster mine selves, and durable gas masks. So the intel contract has been changed. It doubled the radius of the upload station capture zone. The redeployed drones distance throw. Players using a redeployed drone in Al Mazrah will now receive an increased vertical boost when launched to better align with the size of the map. So that's cool. You will get thrown further distances with the redeployed drones now. So the AIs have gotten removed armor plates, reduced accuracy, and their primary weapon is only a Gustav 7.62, and they are only using frags, semtex, and gas grenades, so they have been nerfed up a little bit there. The number of armor plates that players spawn with in the Gulag has been changed to 2, down from 3, so this does not affect ranked play, which remains at 3. For the loadout drop event, a second loadout drop public event has been added to Massive Resurgence. That's cool. And for DMZ, looks like we got the new Kashai Complex, new item, the NVG, which are night vision goggles, bunch of new updates there, bunch of new bug fixes there. Well, that is going to be all for today's video. If you like the new changes added to Season 3 Reloaded, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you guys in the next one.